Hello everybody, my name is Waffle Toast, and today I will be reviewing Transformers Legacy Breakdown. He is the exact same as Wild Rider, so if you haven't seen that review, I suggest you go watch it. So yeah, he's the exact same except for the chest, the head, and the back of the legs, which the ports were here on Wild Rider, but they're at the back for the spoiler in vehicle mode. So I guess we should start with accessories. Now you get a gun for him and his spoiler, which I don't know why they didn't just have the spoiler already attached, but yeah. And you can do the cool Evo Fusion thing of plugging the spoiler onto the gun. Ooh, super cool. It's an axe. What I've been doing is basically the same thing, but spinning the spoiler around, and it kind of looks like the stock of a rifle, or I don't know, something better than what it's trying to be, or what the cool Evo Fusion thing is. I don't know why I'm using quotation marks, it's what it says on the box. I just think it's weird. Well, not all of it, just plugging two weapons together is not an Evo Fusion. So articulation is the exact same as Wild Rider's. The head can rotate, the arms can go all the way around. There is you probably didn't see that, so the arms can go all the way around. There's a swivel here, and the elbow can bend 90 degrees. The legs can go all the way out. They can go back that far, forward that far. There is a ratcheted knee bend, or semi-ratchet. And something I forgot to mention on Wild Rider is the foot can go in and out for transformation, and the ankle tilt. So yeah, that is pretty much it for Dead End. Or not Dead End, Breakdown. I'm trying to find a dead end. For size, he is about 5 inches tall. I know it doesn't look like that on camera, but it's just because the angle my camera is at. It is 5 inches in person. So let's do the transformation. So the same thing I did with Wild Rider is if you leave the arms out, it makes the leg transformation easier. Just fold in the hands, flip in the head, and if you already haven't, fold up the sides because that just looks way better. And then bring it down, and then again, if that'll focus, there are 2 tabs here that will tab in. I don't know why it's not focusing, right here and here above his head. So mine does have a few paint mishaps and stuff. The paint's scratched some places and smudged in others, but doesn't really bug me that much. So rotate the waist. Well, first you flip down the windshield, and it's really tight on mine, and I'm afraid it's gonna break. So just be careful with that because it is clear plastic. Then you just bring up the feet, tab the legs together, make sure it's lined up. And then, like the Combiner Wars figures, you just unfold the legs, flip them in, and then this section here will like hook on the inside of the car mode, and you could see it's starting to crack. That's not good. So I would be worried. I would try to be careful with that. Then if you didn't have the arms down like me, just bring the arms up. And mine don't really want to stay together, like they kind of want to force out. So there's a little gap there. It's not that big a deal, just something on my copy. Alright, so once you do that, you just want to fold in the legs, making sure that this tab here is over this little lip, or else the car mode won't sit right. The same thing on the other side. Make sure that tab is over the lip. And this is the... Now it doesn't want to tab together. It was working. It was transforming fine, but as soon as I turn on the camera, it doesn't want to work. Let me bring down the... That is the base car mode in the instructions. Then you can do the cool Evo Fusion thing. And... wow, he has his spoiler. So cool. Yeah, that's really dumb. I don't know why this wasn't two separate pieces. I will try. I'm thinking of buying the non-F Productions kit that just gives it 2 spoilers, and it gives Wild Rider a few upgrades too. I'm thinking of getting that. And then for weapon storage, since you can't like store the 2 guns up here like on the other figures, you have this big tab here and a slot right here. Right there. Wow, super cool Evo Fusion. It's not that noticeable, but it is some good weapon storage. What I've been doing is sort of taking the spoiler, rotating it like that, putting the gun here, so it kind of looks like the gun transformed out of the back of the car. It doesn't look the greatest, but it gets the job done if you want it to. So yeah, no paint applications for tail lights. I might get some paint pens and do that. No headlights. Again, I might buy paint pens and do that, or just get the Toy Hack sets. There is paint chipping here. There's a bit of hair or dust or whatever. Yeah, as you can see, the paint is a bit sloppy on my copy. It's very noticeable on this side. And right here, where there's a big glob of blue paint. I can't get it off. So, yeah. Probably just plug this back on. For the size of it. Now, if you wonder why I use a ruler, it's just most people have rulers instead of the other figures that it gets compared to. So, yeah. He is about 5 inches long, and if you care for how wide it is, it's about 1.5 inches wide. If you even care. But yeah, please consider subscribing, because I'm trying to get to, I say this in most of my recent videos, I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by June, so I can do a live stream of all the Jurassic Park movies for the 30th anniversary. Leave a like on the video, leave a comment if you want to see any other figures. And with that being said, goodbye.